Excellence is a Canadian tradition. Distinguished for our continuous development of champions, Canada also is renowned for bringing insight, innovation, and leadership to figure skating internationally. This high level of performance is fostered by an extensive sport infrastructure that begins at the grassroots. It's at the early stages of skating where you will find the secret to Canada's success. It comes from the thousands of dedicated people working at all levels of the sport for fun and enjoyment. The Canadian Figure Skating Association, located in the Amateur Sport Building in Ottawa, is responsible for the management and development of skating in Canada. The largest figure skating governing body in the world with over 188,000 members, the CFSA, along with the coordination of high-performance-oriented initiatives, is responsible for the development of sport at all stages. A major activity for the CFSA is the management of communications for the entire membership, including the distribution of publications, products, and information. The CFSA also develops and implements training programs for coaches and officials and provides technical assistance. On the ice, the CFSA is committed to recreational skating with a series of programs designed to please all, including a power skating program designed for all skating sports. And where it all begins, the CFSA and the dedicated people at the local rinks provide kids with inspiration. Many of the skaters who are backstage right now getting ready for the final flight were part of that program, of course, that program for excellence, the young kids dreaming about becoming Canadian champions. This could be a Canadian champion. Nettie Kim, the leader in the short program. Susan Humphreys is back here too, so as we'll have the final flight here in Halifax. Before we get to that, let's talk about another Canadian championship coming up on the Easter weekend in Calgary, the Canadian Precision Championships. And in Canada, this sport is big. Basically, it's synchronized skating. Precise movements blended together in a team concept. 12 to 24 skaters performing a variety of types of challenging footwork, formations, and maneuvers together without jumping or spinning. Precision skating was first introduced to Canadians in 1981, and since then, the number of teams registered with the CFSA has grown to more than 400 teams. The enthusiasm for this sport in Canada has spread to other parts of the world. Finland, Great Britain, Italy, and Sweden are just a few of the countries which have developed an interest. And just last month, Canadians played host to the first official ISU-sanctioned international competition.
Canada's always been a leader in precision. A lot of people have no idea what they are going to see when they come to a precision skating competition. The team spirit, the noise level is so terribly different than what you find with single skaters. I mean, you get chants, you get cheers, you get a full audience participation because the teams encourage everybody else to get into the spirit of the team. I think when they come, they're amazed at what these teams are doing on the ice because of the speed and the flow and the closeness that they're skating and what they're doing out there. They're not expecting, I don't think, this at all. It's totally different than single skating from that respect. What judges have to get used to looking at is a team of 12 to 24 skaters rather than 1 or 2 skaters, or in the four skaters on the ice. And so you have to have more of a peripheral vision.
The vision for Precision is to continue carving its own identity and spreading the gospel around the ice world. More teams, more participants, and with Canadians leading the way, the future of this sport is absolutely golden. Canadian Precision Championships in Calgary on the Easter weekend, getting ready for the women's free skate final flight to come. Backstage, some tense last moments for some of the skaters. It was a little tense in here for some other young skaters earlier this week. Let's take a look back now at the Canadian Novice Champions. 16-year-old Tara Medlewski, 17-year-old Dylan Bullock, Novice Dance Champions from Sherwood Park, Alberta.
Nothing can beat the feeling when you find out that you came out on top. And it's just really great, you know, like we've worked so hard and it all paid off. So.
Yeah, it feels great that it's over and that we won, and just relax now until Sunday.
They are from the Ice Palace Figure Skating Club. They were 9th at the Canadians a year ago. They're champions in Novice this year. Novice women's champion, Marie-France Pelican, 14-year-old from Sorel, Quebec. Veronica Boudreau. In second position, Nancy Lance, the novice women bronze medalist. Genevieve Colomb, 14 years old. Sasha Blanchet, 18, novice pairs champions.
I'm really happy, and I think we do the best we could do.
There were a lot of emotion on the podium, and it was good.
They are from Boucherville, Quebec. They were at the World Junior Championships. Poole and Peterson second. Sterling's brother and sister take bronze. The novice men's champion, 14-year-old Douglas Bork from High River, Alberta.
I came hoping for top 3, so this is really a surprise. It's a treat. It's great.
It was great. Douglas, the gold medalist, Emmanuel Sandu, and Ben Ferreira takes third. A few years from now, we might be talking about those skaters in the senior ranks. That's the natural progression at the Canadian Championship.